What's up guys? It is Danlags, and I'm back again for episode number 2 of our little mountain lodge rustic house thingamabob tutorial. First episode was pretty productive. We almost have the entire foundation of the house complete. So we're going to finish that up this episode and can start working on the roof. So I'm just going to get started right away, guys. Right off the bat here, I'm going to start adding a couple more of these pillars here because, we can't have too many of these awesome spruce wood pillars. So what you want to do is kind of line them up with all of the ones on the outside. So you want to line it up with this one and with this one. So logically it would go right here and just take it up to, I guess, 4 blocks, however high it needs to be to line up with all the other ones. So again, just kind of place one wherever you see another pillar, like just across from it pretty much. And that's going to help you line everything up. So I would recommend starting off with that. So there we go. And then you can just take these up to 4 blocks tall, every single one of them. And then from there, it'll be really easy to finish the outside of the house and start working on the roof. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. Alright, so guys, we're going to add a couple more windows. I'm going to just kind of fill in these spaces. And this part is pretty easy. It's kind of just like just filling in the spaces, really. Just make sure that you have your windows and stuff like that. So these windows are only going to be 1 by 2, kind of like that. And then over here is going to be a doorway, so we'll leave that alone for now. And we're going to continue it over here. So obviously all of this is going to be some spruce wood planks. So we can take this down. Just so it's easier to place, so we don't have to like dig underneath and stuff like that, because we don't want that. That's confusing. Okay, so anyway, do exactly what you do over there. Again, just take it up, connect it to the top, and then bring it across, and then place your windows in the middle. Or your glass, I guess, unofficially. Same thing here. Just like that. Add your glass. And you just want to continue this all the way around. It's so simple, but yet it looks so good. Okay, so we got our glass here as well. This one right here is actually just going to be a full wall. Because it's going to be, like, I guess, opposite side of the house from the door. And then you could just place your glass like that. Because there's, in my survival world, we actually have an enchantment table on that wall. So having more wall space is always a good thing. So again, right here, do the exact same thing and add a window, 2 by 2 for those. And voila, we have ourselves the windows. And then we can, of course, take our spruce, or I just said it again. It has been so long. Anyway, our stone bricks, just place them underneath the windows. Just adds a nice touch, and it looks good, so that's what we're doing that for. This right here is going to be spruce wood planks, because we want that. Alright, so this part, what we want to do is place some full blocks on the side. We want to place our spruce wood blocks right there. Or, did I just... Alright, I need to pay attention to what I'm saying, because I just said it again. Alright, so I'm going to take some stone brick stairs across from these, and if you do this right, it should connect and kind of like line around. And you want to do that all the way around on every side. So take this across, not right there, not right there. Take it across right here. I got to fix all this because I think I did it wrong, but that's okay. We can always work on it. It's not the end of the world. So I think like that, and then you want to go ahead and place those on the sides. Yes, that's actually how I was supposed to do it. So my bad, guys. I kind of forgot how I did this the first time. And then you want to place your spruce wood blocks in the middle here. And then these blocks actually are going to be slabs. Like that. So that's how you're going to want to do that. Forgot how to do that originally. But since we have just regular stairs here, we're going to go ahead and add that all the way around on every block. I guess just continue the line. Don't do it there, though. Those are just going to be normal. So again, just take them all the way around like this. And down over here as well. Bam, bam, bam. And I'm going to put some fences underneath those as well, just to make them look a little bit more official. Adds a nice look to it. And, that's what we're going to do. So, again, let's get some fences out. Let's place that underneath here. I guess it kind of works as support, I guess you could say, like a little support beam thing. It looks nice, so why not add it, right? Place them underneath of all of these, the fences, and trust me, this will add a nice touch. Right there, and that should do that. Okay, cool. So now that we have the house kind of closed off, what we can do is just finish filling in the inside here with spruce wood planks. So I'll just do this real quick. Shouldn't take too long, so I'm not going to speed it up or use any swiftness potions. It's not the end of the world if it takes like 30 seconds to do this, because, you know, it is pretty damn important to have a floor. I don't know about you guys, but not having a floor inside your house makes it kind of useless. So we're going to add our floor, and of course you can do whatever kind of block you want in here. You know, honestly, you can build the house out of anything you want. It's just the blocks I chose, I think, are, in my personal opinion, the best looking blocks for I guess universally over all the texture packs, as well as like this particular style. So you can really look at this house in any texture pack, build it in any texture pack, and it will work. It's not exclusive for the Skyrim world by any means. I just think these blocks look particularly good in this texture pack. So I'm going to add the fences now on these balconies all the way around. And yeah, so it's pretty simple really. I'm just going to place them here as well. And whoops, not right there. You can add this whenever you want. I'm just doing it now just because I wanted to show you guys the foundation before I added fences. So, and do this all the way around over here as well. And there we go. So it's not too many fences, and it works out just fine. So now we have the foundation of the house pretty much complete. I'm going to quickly get some doors out because we need those. So I'm going to place some doors right here and right here, just like that. And then around the door here, I'm going to place some glass blocks like that. And then we can place some spruce wood here. Take that across the top, just like that. And I'm going to place some stone bricks, just like that. And there we go. We have our, I guess, front. And it'll look good from the inside as well. So that's that. It's pretty simple, really. On the inside, it's pretty open. It's just pretty much one room. You can just stack it with your chests and your furnaces and enchantment table. I put the enchantment table here, actually, in our survival world. But I'm just adding these pillars here just to make it look, I guess, stable on the inside, you know, and it fills in these like weird-looking slots. You actually don't even need to put this here because you can save space and put chests in these slots here. I just think the wood overall looks better, so that's why I'm adding it. So now that we have the foundation done, we can start working on the roofing. So for the roofing, really all you need is stone bricks, spruce wood, stairs for both of those, and then like the blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking some spruce wood blocks, stairs that is. Did I just say you guys are probably kicking yourselves how retarded I am, because I can't say, whenever I look at a stone brick, I think it's spruce wood. I'll never understand. I'll never understand the mind of Dan-Lags. Just that awkward moment when Dan-Lags looks at stone bricks and thinks it's spruce wood. Yep, that's hashtag Dan doesn't know what words he thinks. So anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm doing the exact same roofing style that I did right here. And it is going to look super cool when it's done. So this is something that I did over there. So if you know how to do this already, it should be a breeze. Oops, that's not right. It should be really easy for you guys. So yeah, don't underestimate. Don't blame me, man. It's not. You don't understand how hard it is to talk and build at the same time until you actually do it. So yeah. Anyway, that's like the whole formula for that roofing. And the cool part about this house is that it's so symmetrical, so you can actually take across these slabs all the way across and kind of just frame the roof like before even really doing any of it. So you want to line it up with the door here on this side, take it all the way out. Then you could take it all the way across over here, and this is just a really easy way to frame the roof. This is what I did in survival, and it allowed me to build a complicated roof like this one in really not too long at all. It took me maybe 45 minutes to build the roof once I had all the materials gathered for it. So not even that long, probably even like 30 minutes. So it wasn't too bad at all. So there you go. You kind of have like the grid of what the roof is going to look like, which is really cool. So all we have to do now is kind of just fill in the blanks, and this part's really simple. Just take it across here. We're going to start from the top because it's probably the easiest way to do this. You take the stairs down and then you turn them back this way, and then all the way down through here. And you want to make sure it's lined up one block away. It's actually already lined up. So what we can do is we can actually continue the little theme here. So just, I guess, follow the pattern. Once you do it once, it shouldn't be too hard at all to replicate it multiple times. So take that down, place it here, and right there. Just like that. And then you want to do the same thing on this side. Oops. There, and upside down, and then a regular next to that. Full block, upside down, and regular. And that's kind of just mirroring that, rinse and repeat all the way around. So I'll take this across right here, and then I will go ahead and sleep again for you guys. Because you guys need to see what I'm doing. Because you know YouTube's be trolling, and they make the video brightness darker than it is when the render. So, you know, I want to make sure you guys can see, because, I mean, after all, that's what would be wise for me, at least. Is if you guys can't see the video, then that's not very good, obviously. So I'll just finish this first, like, part, and then I will go ahead and hit the sack for a minute. So then right here, what you can do is just take these all the way around. We're going to probably fill this in with, like, full blocks. But for now, we're just going to take this all the way around. And right there. Alright guys, so I'm going to sleep real quick. I have a handy dandy bed right here waiting for me. You know, you always got to set that up before the video. Very important. Alright, so let's continue, guys. Kind of looks like a helicopter. Alright, so yeah, we have this done, and what we can do now is we can take a full block across right here and there, and then we could take a stone brick stair. I said stone brick. I said it. I didn't say spruce wood. I was about to say it. I was thinking in my head, but I said stone bricks. I gotta stop using spruce wood and stone bricks at the same time, because it just confuses my mind. I don't have the mental capacity to distinguish the two. So I'm just replacing this with you know, the stone bricks instead of the stone brick stairs, just because it looks nice. And that is going to, I guess, be the back of the roof behind the fireplace thing. So that is looking super duper fancy. So now all we have to do really is just connect the dots. This is the great part about this style of roof. It's really not hard to build at all, because all you have to do is just connect stuff. Very simple. We should probably start from the top. That way I don't miss blocks, because we don't want that. So I recommend, again, starting from the top. If you're building in survival, start from the bottom, because it'll be a lot easier just to build upward instead of downward, obviously, in survival, because you don't have the ability to fly unless you're playing survival with fly mode on, which I don't understand why you do that. It's just, what's the point of playing survival if you're gonna fly? You gotta fly in creative mode, not survival. Okay, so, you know, I guess I gotta continue this across as well. And that takes us to here. So now here, we can, of course, switch this out. Actually, I need to take this up right. Oh, what am I doing? God, that is misplacement if I've ever seen any. So then, of course, I like to do the lining on the last block on the outside with the stone bricks, just because I think it looks better. And I do this all the time, so I don't really need to explain why I do it. Alright, so that's just kind of, you know, rinse and repeat the same idea. This is the style of roofing I'd recommend on all of these kind of builds. I think it looks the best personally. And that looks absolutely splendid right there. So we're working this out right now. Okay, so now what you want to do is place some full stone brick blocks on the tops of these pillars and kind of just connect it. Just connect the dots back to the, I guess, the roofing. Just kind of put the stone brick blocks on top of all the pillars here, all the way around. And this is going to be beneficial later. I tried, when I was planning out this tutorial, I wanted to make the process of building as simple as possible and not confusing. So placing these stone brick blocks on top and connecting them all will definitely help the process later on, because the roofing is not going to cover it's going to be like kind of a strange looking roof, but I think it has like that kind of mountain lodge look to it that I was going for when I first built this, when I was first designing this in survival. And I think it works out really nice. It's simple to build and it looks really good. So That's what you want when you're building a survival house. You want something that's simple to build but also looks great. So what you can do is you can actually fill in all of the blocks in here with your stone bricks. I think it'll be real simple. And then you can add some leaves all the way around here, but I'll add that later. And then on the edge here, you want to add some slabs so it doesn't look so plain. So just like that. And we're going to do that on every side. So let's continue. I'm going to start, of course, connecting the dots on the roof. Again, when you plan out the roof from the top with the slabs running all the way around, it's super easy to, I guess, just kind of connect the dots for the rest of the way and make a relatively complicated roof look, or make it really simple to build. So that's the whole idea here. And even if you want to, even if you're building this kind of style, like this is the method you can use really on any kind of house you build in this style of like, I guess like the survival house or rustic or whatever word you want to use to describe this. I still don't really know which word I truly decide to use. Mountain lodge, I don't even know. Skyrim-esque. But it'd be cool if this house was actually in the Skyrim world. How awesome would that be? So anyway, again, we want to take this out right here, and then we want to place the lining of the stone bricks on the outside, like we do every time. And this right here will be a slab. Underneath is the stone brick. This is going to be a full block, a stair, full block, stair, and stair. And we're going to place our upside down stairs right there. And that looks absolutely perfect. And of course, like I did earlier, you can connect the dots with the stone bricks. And then you can just fill it in. Of course, the inside is going to look kind of derp right now. But don't worry, I have a plan to fix all that in the future. So don't worry about that, guys. Alright, so on this episode, guys, we're going to finish the roof. And then I'm going to, well, I'm not going to finish the roof this episode, but I'm going to come very close to finishing it. And then on the third episode, I will finish the roof completely, start adding some more details, and then I will, I guess, fix up the inside. And I think it should only take 3 episodes to build this. It might take 4, depending if you guys want me to do an interior. But to be fair, I don't really have an interior done because I built this in survival originally. So really, all it is just me placing my chests and furnaces and stuff like that. The stuff you use in survival, pretty much all over the place. So I don't have like a creative version of the interior. Maybe I can make one on the fly for the sake of the tutorial. But the idea is just to play on this house in survival, or if you have of course, like I said earlier, if you have like a medieval world, like a rustic world or whatever like that, this would be a good add, I guess. It doesn't even have to be in a mountain, honestly. It could be pretty much anywhere. Maybe I'll rebuild it again, like in a super flat world, just to show you guys what it looks like real quick. But so yeah, again, like I said, you want to just go ahead and do the lining of stone bricks on the outside, like that. Place your upside down stair, and then circle it back down. It's so simple, but in the end, it'll look really nice. Place your upside down stairs. Whoops, not right there. Alright, so now we only have to do one more of our little curve parts. This whole thing is going to get filled in with stone bricks, and I'll do that right now, actually. And then I'm going to put a little balcony on it. So you can't actually access this balcony, but I mean, it just looks good from the outside, so why not? Alright, so take this across. Phone call. I'll ignore that. Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode in a second because I actually gotta call that person back. So, alright, so yeah, you get the point like that. Also, I need to add the slabs right here, going all the way around, just like that. So, guys, I'll do the last little part of the roof right here on the third episode, and continue adding some more details. Oops, forgot a spot right there of fences. I'll add some more details and stuff like that on the third episode. Finish the roof, work towards the inside. Maybe it probably will only be 3 episodes, but if I have to do a 4th one, I'm totally cool with that. And guys, thanks for watching. Click the like button. You guys really supported the first episode really well. I appreciate it. If you guys could do the same thing on this one, that'd be awesome. So again, click the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new. This has been Dangeles. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with episode 3 pretty soon. And until then, guys, have a good day and peace out.